are missing Pod Awful right now. What a complete nightmare. But we're not gonna check in. We're gonna try not to. We'll watch it in full on Rumble after our discussion tonight. But Gino, Pod Awful used my name to instill fear in the world today. It was a masterpiece. Look, all this is new to me. I only saw a wig for years on that guy. And now we spent 4 hours watching him yesterday. For days, he put live Kevin Scampoli on YouTube. He made IceDanc3r reactivate her ex to tell everyone she won't be on. It's been chaos, Gino, and I've done nothing but lean into it. I love it.
Yeah, I know you love the chaos. You love the finally there's all this attention on the show, even though it's all this attention from all these people that we never really gave any fucking attention to before. But now we're finally seeing, you know, maybe it's a good thing we can let these people know that they exist in our world just like we exist in theirs.
And don't forget, he made a fake. So this was all right. This is the week. Pod Awful makes a fake IceDanc3r account. People think it's me because why wouldn't it be? Like, this is psychotic behavior. And it seemed would be in line with our mood, Gino. At least the one that you've been putting me in. So that's been his big plug. Is it's even confused me. I've been talking to I laid in bed for an hour thinking about it. What's his bit? What's this guy doing? It's either going to be a hack like parody song, something stupid, or it's going to be brilliant. And based on what we saw last night, it's probably going to be brilliant. But Gino, so look, of course, my ex is all about Joker paint and my new best friend. But look, so here it is. The fake IceDanc3r account comes up, and somehow I know it's not her, because one, there's no 3 in the IceDanc3r. 2, she would just reactivate if she wanted to say something. IceDanc3r or Brixton IceDanc3r wouldn't do this. But then I'm starting to think, is it a triple misdirect? Is she actually going to call in? All right, so the tweet is like, okay, it's time to tell my story. I can't stay silent any longer. And if anyone doesn't know, IceDanc3r is the love of my life, all right? But I had to leave her. Don't bring it up. We're going to watch Mersh talk about it. I can't stay silent any longer about my abuse at the hands of Mersh. I would like to go on. It's just so not real. And then the people who it follows and who follows it, I don't know the names yet. It's all new to me, Gino. So it's still a mystery. No one knows. He's live now. Could be figuring it out. We'll figure it out tonight. But Gino, the point is, I have nothing to do with it. But even like King James thought I did. People are, so you're on Pod Awful. Mersh said I'm on Pod Awful in the clip we're going to watch tonight of him crying. Kevin's on Pod Awful Friday, which it's tonight, not Friday, and I'm not on. So, and then he plugged it so many times, Gino. Is it Mersh?
And it could be anyone. It could even be Royce for all we know. It could be the Bull. We don't know who this person could be. There's going to be this IceDanc3r that's not even Dagger Pussy. They didn't want to go with keeping up with what we already know of who she really is and her act on this new account.
Gino, there's only 2 Bulls, you and me. So we don't have to worry about that. But we still have a lot to be. We're as worried as everyone else. Look, we're afraid of Pod Awful. Gino, I bought an $80 jacket today. I'm so scared of them. And I bought every patch. I don't know what the patches are. They're all $14. I bought like 14 of them. So I'm going to have all the patches, and I'm going to get to stick them wherever I want. We're henchmen, Gino, because we want to come out at the end of this pretty better than we came in, right?
Yes, we're all really scared. We all know that Pod Awful is watching a lot like someone else was watching a long time ago before they passed away not too long.
God, Gino, you're putting my fucking douche chills up. This is scary. And Gino, look, we want to come out better at the other end, unlike the liars of the world. Gino, I've lost so much respect for this man through this. My supposed friend of, 18 years? Mersh. Gino, I've lost professional and personal respect. Personally, because he's still saying that I fucked IceDanc3r and dumped her, which I guess technically is true if you leave out everything in between. The 11-hour saga. He thinks I saw her naked and thought it was you, Gino, and decided only he could love that. And so he completely invalidates my feelings through all this, and I suspect hers.
Because he doesn't really care about anyone else but himself, and since it's necessary for him because he thinks he has to do it for his show. He has to put on this face and be like, this is who the real him is, lying to the people.
You know, there's a short clip we should watch first from my new friend Ethan Ralph. This will show you how fucking psychotic everyone in this is. But I'm the normal one, I swear. Hey, telling the truth is normal. That's all I'm saying. And you'll see. We'll tell the stories tonight. I have everything backed up firsthand, for Christ's sake. I'm not making anything up. My burden is I don't lie. But the Ralph email, Gino, the guy replacing you. All right, the other breakup. Remember, Gino? There's 2 breakups that happened last month. Mersh and IceDanc3r, because IceDanc3r and I fell in love. But the one that Mersh is focusing on, even now, Scarlett and my friend Ethan Hampton. Scarlett's my current girl. It's all very complicated. It's a love quintuplet, if you ask Pod Awful. And he won, so I'd listen to him. God, am I on that tonight? Maybe I am. Is he simulcasting? Are you there? Hey, the lady who hosts Pod Awful, can you hear me? I don't hear him, Gino. He's not there. He might have a bigger delay than the one you claim to have when you just sit there and don't reply. But, Gino, look, so the other breakup, the parallels are crazy. Listen to this clip that Ethan Ralph, secretly recorded. It's super short, but it tells a story. Look. And this is Scarlett. This is the other, my current girlfriend. It's the girl he broke up with a month ago.
Go out and just kind of say, hey, don't do the fucking shit again. Like I said some fucking shit too.
Remember Scarlett, the girl who did the 10-hour stream that Mersh made me watch with him when I was spying these Scarlett tapes? She's trashing Barry and Ethan Ralph for 10 hours. Now look what happens in private. She's secretly trying to make up with them. Keep that in mind. And trying to keep it a secret. Keep that in mind, girl wave, nice wave. All right. And I'm going to line up a timeline for you too. But listen, here we go. Look at this. Hit the
They're not gonna let you. They're not gonna let you stop going at me.
But I don't have to go at you at anything that is. I'm not gonna go at you to get you. I'm not trying to put you in jail. I'm not trying to.
Well, I don't.
What does that mean? Hold on, though.
Well, again, they're
I'll
not gonna
delete whatever.
Listen,
I gotta delete right now.
They're not
but
gonna
I'm
let
looking
you
at what
stop.
I posted. What I posted is, I know, because you'll start saying. That's why I say we shouldn't mention anyone we talked.
There it is. You know, I could have just started 40 seconds in, but I thought I could sneak in a ball. Listen to what she said to the guy after running him through the fucking mud. Look at.
That's why I say we shouldn't mention anyone we talked, even because people want to know that we just split up.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And they don't want to know we made peace. We can't say that.
Look, I don't know anything about their situation. She's my problem now, and I'll figure her out in the future. That's my future girlfriend, not current. But this is literally Mersh and IceDanc3r. Just pretend. Just substitute the voices, because I'll give you the timeline. I break up with IceDanc3r on the 2nd. The breakup episode's on the 3rd. He's unblocked by the 4th. I don't think he had to wait for that episode to find out. But by the 4th, unblocked. They have a night, the 13th to the 14th. This is all confirmed. Listen, and look, because he did and this is how it starts. That first part of that timeline, it was her doing hard sells, unblocking early, per Mersh's video we're about to watch. Bring it up. He's going to bring up how, he dumped her, so now suddenly I'm the best guy in the world. So that's how it starts. I'm the best guy in the world. Then by his celebratory Sunday stream this week, after they had a night, which I confirmed, while he's celebrating, he confirmed he's been making hard sells. So the dynamic shifted somehow throughout that week. But there was a week of communication while I'm still sending love letters, Gino.
And it's wild, now that I'm seeing, now I'm actually getting a full, detailed explanation compared, the subtleties of everything we were explaining before. It now makes a lot more sense how fucked up this whole situation is and what really is going on, that I'm starting to really see this through the veil of what was happening.
So I lose respect with him personally because he acts like I just used her and didn't give a fuck, which is to invalidate the fucking hours I'm putting in to try to tell you how I felt. And professionally, because he's a complete fraud and phony this entire time. He almost has me in this by the middle. I almost started crying a little. But then you'll see. We'll watch it. But do you know why he switched to Nice Wave on the 4th yet? Do you know what happened on the 2nd and 3rd? Do you know what happened on the 13th and 14th? Well, most importantly, on the 15th, I caused this video. Okay, the 15th was the day after his celebratory Sunday. The day after I talked to IceDanc3r face to face. It confirmed everything I heard him brag about, what he thought he was doing in a veiled way. I knew every meal he ate, every movie he saw, the whole timeline, every drug he took, where he got the drugs from. And he thinks he's being fucking clever. The guy's an idiot. Put your fucking baseball cap on. The Hawaiian shirt, on the other hand, is perfect Keep that on forever. That's your red cardigan. We should all have a fucking uniform around here, like Gino's beautiful hat. But the point is, I had a screenshot from the fucking call, and this wasn't like the plan. I'm not like, oh, good, she's on the line. Let me like burn her. But this conversation just rubbed me in such a fucking wrong way. The way I was being treated, well, my details were confirmed. I'm still being flirted with, and it's don't hate me. And do you even understand how impossible that scenario could be? So I know what happened. I'm the only guy in the world who talked to her and confirmed the details. And now I got to watch this knowing it. Everyone else is watching it thinking this guy's a fucking sob story. And that's his game. He does this whole clip with nice wave above his head, or as I call it, girl wave. Oh my God. All right, just hit play. What are we doing here? Girl Wave is live, everybody. What the fuck does he have to say? Let's see. The guy that I thought I beat at the buzzer. Here we go.
You know, look, obviously, you know, I'm not going to be a retard about this. There's a lot of shit going out right now about me, about my recent situation. And, you know, look, man, I'm going to be honest with you. And I didn't know how much of this I wanted to really address.
None.
But
we heard the Scarlet clip to Ethan and how it. So when they hung out, though, this was the point. The most important part. It was supposed to be a secret. He would do nice wave as little hints. The artwork she made as little hints. They're doing hard sells, trading errors of hard sells. It happened. They got back together for a night. She's we have the chat screenshots, and I talked to her. Yes, we hung out. We saw a movie. We did shrooms. I find out from him, he drove home the next day. Finally, he stayed over because I made a fit bragging about how I would, and he wouldn't. He would drive there and drive home the same day. And we're going to hear what a fucking great boyfriend he is throughout all this, too. I'm sick of acting like, okay, the guy is a victim and don't. No, the guy's been fucking burying me from the start. Nothing I've ever done on here has been about him. El Grande Americano was a love story. No one gives a shit about El Grande Americano original. How did we not push that fucking part of it the whole time? Instead, he was the fiend. Now I am. Guys, please listen to the JT songs. They're in production.
Obviously, right now I'm being pushed into a situation where I need to address shit.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to try to make this quick.
I pushed him there. They wanted this to be a secret. And he must have been so fucking mad when he saw that she talked to me and that I fucking knew. Well, it's his fault. He bragged about it all. Sunday. Listen to it. Listen to how happy he is. And there's a distinct point when the smile goes away. And it's right after the call. He checks his fucking phone. Does he not?
This brief.
Go clip it, Gino. What the fuck? Where's that clipper you're happy about seeing?
And I'm going to try to just get through this as quick as I can. I'm a very bad picker of people. I'm just going to say that right now. Many times in the past 10 years, you guys have watched me, you know, tell you guys, nah, this guy's cool or this chick's cool. And nah, this.
You ain't kidding. I've watched them a lot in the 10 years. Now it's all been in the last 4 days, but definitely a lot.
This is cool. And then, you know, and they turn out to not be so cool. This has affected my life. It's affected.
Anyone here want to guess if it affected my life or not?
Circles, you know what I mean, to some extent. And
Castles.
You know, I'm getting to a point where, you know, I'm very good at reading people, but I'm not always necessarily good at picking them. I want to address this because
the problem is everyone in your life has the feeling that they were picked and you want them to feel that way. Think about that for a second.
There's been a lot of shit going around in the past, you know, 24 hours. And obviously, you know,
So he's being vague, but I've been nothing but blunt in all this. He's talking about Ethan, Ralph, and I. Killstream meets TWFS. That wasn't planned. He's going to act like, I don't want to spoil what he's going to say too much, but he's acting like me and Ethan have some big conquest against IceDanc3r now. And our future projects are about her. We've discussed topics. None of them are her. Now, admittedly, she'll come up naturally. She'll come up when I talk to Gino. She'll come up when I talk to anybody.
Get the suspicion.
But we're not targeting her. That's ridiculous.
And it's gonna continue. It's gonna creep up.
Look at this.
in the coming times. And for some reason, I tend to be a very polarized.
And by the way, can everyone stop acting like I'm some piece of shit for talking to Ethan Ralph? I'm not the one who fucked him. What the fuck is going on here? I just enjoyed a conversation. And I'm not the only one in this group who has. I'm just the last one when it's not allowed. Well, I love breaking rules.
Guy, and for some reason, I tend to attract some pretty crazy people on the internet. I'm not going to pretend like I don't know what's going on.
Just to be clear, I attracted Mersh. He pretends we were friends for 18 years because he loved my show in 2007, and I appreciate that. But if there was ever a friendship, it might have been when I reached out to him in 2019. And details on that, I'm sure, will come out tonight. But that's when we started talking again, and we met up a few years later because we had both seen success in different areas. I had the 200,000 subs to brag about. I had lost 3 families in the span of like a few months. He had his own stories with Revenge of the Sith. It was a fun catch up, but we weren't friends before that. He was in the chat. Like, if I see Huge Ass in like 10 years and he's hosting Revenge of the Kid, I'm like, damn, the kid. You're the kid? This is great. But, I mean, to say we were friends from the start, hey, thanks for the subscription, though. But we're not friends yet. I need one more Taco Bell order, and then I'll think about it. Look.
It insults pretty much everyone's intelligence that's here. So I'm just going to address it right now. Obviously, Ethan Ralph last night.
My friend.
Scampoli on his show.
Thank you.
What a meeting of the mind.
What a blast.
A few months back,
By the way, as a guy who's talked to Mersh and Ethan, talking to Ethan's way funner. The laughs are realer, mine at least. I still have to laugh with Mersh, but it's kind of tough.
Against my own good judgment, I introduced a young lady to the audience.
Brixton, IceDanc3r.
Anybody who knows me knows I'm not a guy.
He's not even going to say her name. Who could listen to this? He does this pitch on this that, we're just the fun show. We've always only been the fun show. I thought you were the Guns for Tard show. When has everyone thought the fun show's on tonight? Mersh, the guy ain't fun. We're having fun at his expense at a local level, but even when I'm his friend and supporting him, it ain't fun night. It's dark night. I'm like, where's his leather jacket? Brixton, there's a good birthday present next year. Make sure it's $200 so we can yearn for a shotgun again.
Guy that lets people in. I'm not a guy that is.
I thought this was the Fonzie hour. I mean, that's not fun. That's cool. I thought he was like the cool voice. I didn't watch it. I just saw sunglasses. Look, I judged Pot Awful, the lady who hosts that, the wrong way too.
Generally the type of guy to
the fun hour. Wait till he says it.
Let people into my life and against my best interests or against my best judgment. I did do that recently. I was obviously dating Brixton.
There we go.
Thank
you.
And
even he's saying it now. A little note some people might not know. My whole her name is Brixton thing wasn't just about everyone else, but it was him too. He never called her that. Come on.
Yeah.
I think she had to teach me her name after 3 months after we fell in love.
Trust me. When you look at it on paper, you're like, you're a retard. This should have never worked. I get it. I get that. Recently, there's been a lot of Mersh bringing her back. Mersh's.
Oh, here we go.
Bringing her back into the fold.
Yes.
I never did that. It seems like.
What were the hard sells? What were the shrooms? What was the movie? Who goes to a movie and a meal if you never did that? Did you try and fail? Listen.
Back into the fold. I never did that. It seems like after.
Who made. Why? What is your show called right above your fucking head? Still.
There's been this concerted effort to make me be a guy that's oh, he's pathetic. He's going to just bring it. I'm going to level with you. Here's what happened. Shit happened.
Let me make that's what he gives you. I told you the details of in the dates. He's going to say shit happened. By the way, I want to make it clear when I bring her back, I'm not pathetic. Look, actually, yeah, I am. Damn it, he fucked her on her period. What are we doing?
With IceDanc3r and with Brixton, and yeah, I made that mistake. I made that rare every couple of year mistake where I actually kind of go, you know what, I'll give this person a chance. I made a mistake.
I'm pretty sure right now he's talking about how they first met still, not even the weekend dates I told you.
In that,
Look.
you know, everybody is starting to see how this shit played out or whatever. For some reason, and I don't know why, somebody I've known for many years, somebody who I've never asked for anything of him. I've never required anything of him. He was just a friend of mine that I knew from the old days of internet radio and from the trenches, and we were always pals, and I never had any reason to think that this person would win me over, but he did. I can tell you this, when it comes to Kevin Scampoli, I have never, in all the years I've known him, ever asked anything of him.
Let me tell you. There's a guy I knew from the old days, the trenches, Gino, and I never asked him for anything. Never asked him for nothing. And I never expected that me falling in love would be fucking him over. And look, if she was in love with him, would this have ever happened? We can discuss her psyche for years. We will never get it. I feel like I'm the closest to getting it, but I'm trying. I'm still trying. As far as that relationship, though, that obviously wasn't a happy one, Gino. And me being with her wasn't about him. It's not like her or I were talking to him every day.
I know, and I'm trying to keep up with this. I'm trying to follow along as well, because this guy is trying to keep this short and sweet, keep up with the whole point. So he's having to tell everything again, even though we already know this from when he first made the whole breakup stream. So all of a sudden he's trying to get this woe is me with not actually answering directly what we're trying to fucking know.
Woe is
the reason
me.
why people are watching his show.
Which woe is me would have worked early, but early he really went at me, and I didn't know because I keep saying I was banned from watching, but I didn't want to watch it because I knew I was off for a week. Just try to have fun and be positive. How'd that work out? Jesus Christ. I ended up watching it on the last day. Talk about the worst timing. But he went in hard, and then he went nice wave, and we know why by now. We outlined it all. But no.
Never needed a favor. Never.
And now, woe is me happened pretty quick after going hard, and it continues. But when it combines with what I know versus what he's saying, it's not acceptable. It's not real. And you can't pretend my intentions were to fuck you over or were just to fuck her. Both are insane by now. But even my cousin from back in the trenches, Scarecrow, messaged me after the breakup episode, and he goes, "Hey, I just saw the episode with Jim. I believe you loved her now. I wasn't sure." So even he wasn't sure till then. But by now, you better fucking not be saying that I used anyone here.
Anything of him. Never needed a favor, never required anything of him.
And I never asked for one. When I need a plane ticket, I call my brother.
Anything, I went above and beyond to do things for him. As I get older, I realize
it's as if I'm indebted to him, Gino. Man, me and IceDanc3r owe him so much just for existing, huh?
Yeah, just because you don't actually ask him for anything, you're indebted so much because you're in the same community as him and his new Ice Wave show that he gets to do together every single time, because it's always subtlety, and he's very good at being subtle with his show.
I'll buy him a Switch 2 right now. Is he live yet? He goes live in what, 3 hours? Is he awake yet? It doesn't have to be a donation. I'll send it on Walmart Plus. Brixton, I need the address.
Now,
what the fuck is it going to take for the debt to be paid for the nothing he did for me?
I fell for that old trick of familiarity. I know this guy. He's my boy. I've known him for years. Whatever. Let me help him out. Let me get him set up on Rumble. Let me do this. Let me just help.
Has anyone here ever needed help setting up on Rumble besides Gino?
My boys, like, I've always gone above and beyond to try.
Thank you for helping me sign up for Rumble. Jesus fucking Christ. What he means is he convinced me to. I was happy on my other platform. It's closed now, though, so it's good. But they did suspend us 1 week, and I'm like, fuck it then. It's Rumble full time. But yeah, he tricked me. He convinced me. I got coerced.
To be the best dude I could be to my boys. And, you know,
I bought him a steak. How come that never comes up? That's like the one thing he did.
Let's come back to bite me. We've seen it many other times before. Paulie obviously snaked me.
Oh my God. This is the narrative of the other side. Gino, have you seen this video on Rumble? What, the whole effing snake? This is my favorite. I think I was going to repost it, but the show's just terrible. I wish they were funnier. Look, oh, it was in my previously watched. And look, there's a great graphic of me being a snake. Gino, I am no snake. I was on a microphone 3 times a week screaming about my love for this girl from the second I came back. I'm in a public square with a megaphone. I love you. And I'm messaging her on there's no snaking here. There was an action. I still think it was real. Call me I'm a sucker. The whole sucker show, Gino.
And it is what's a shame to me when I'm trying to like keep up with this. Like if I try to step away, you know, even though I always will be on your side, if I step away, the only thing you did, if anything, is break the bro code. Even though you and Mersh weren't ever like the closest of friends, but that's the closest thing you could have done that people consider snaking, even though it's not even the same.
Well, a lot of things went in our favor this week. It was a perfect storm of me. Why did I even put Killstream on? I was liking his drama with Scarlett, but his side more than hers, and I felt like the only one. So I was liking certain tweets, and then he would like back. You know, it was like we were starizing each other. And then me and Ethan Ralph. But then that Nick Rekieta video that basically went at both of us kind of brought us together in a weird way. But so that happened, and that must have been horrifying. Kevin and Ethan is a nightmare in the world I was basically the circle I was removed from. That's what was so painful about the final call is it was clear I'm talking to an outsider. Crystal, the Clipper's the insider. Mersh is the insider. These shows, I never even told Kevin about are the insiders. Let me just figure out what he knows, confirm, try to be honest with him, and flirt. It was so fake, and I was on the outside of the circle. But, Gino, that's where snakes go, huh? I don't know what snakes do. Maybe I am a snake, Gino. Let me do some research. But this guy, not a snake, big fucking phony.
IceDanc3r obviously snaked me.
Oh, she's a snake.
I've been doing a really good job, I think, for the most part.
I think we compare snakes. I think then, you know what? That'll put a lot of this to rest. I think a lot of the confusion will go away once I flop it on the fucking table.
Of just trying to do my show and to not let my personal bullshit bleed into the show, because that's not what you
Isn't his whole show this stuff?
guys watch. It's not why we watch.
I watched Scarlett talking to a phone and you stare off to the side for 9 hours. What the fuck is so fun about you sitting there with other people yelling? Everyone else is talking about your life right now but you. You're a fucking lolcow for that.
to have fun.
And it's because he was secretly trying to rebuild it. It got to the point of literal sexual contact. And I blew it up, thank fucking God. That was about you. When I fell in love with that girl, it had nothing to do with you. And when I broke up with her, it had nothing to do with you. But when I saw what the fuck was going on, it all became about you.
And that's my job, is to show.
I was saving her, if anything, by blowing this fucking shit up. Just like her brothers tried to. Her friends and family have all tried to.
Up and have.
But this guy in his fucking no top buttoned Hawaiian shirt with sunglasses and that hair is going to say, why wouldn't your parents love me? He's so fucking stupid.
Fun and be fun and to make fun.
I could show up just like this and they'd love me. Hey, do you guys like my pedophile cardigan? Yeah, this is my Gino shirt. What do you hear about him? Here's a clip. This is when he worked out. He took a picture, and we thought he had a shirt on, but he was shirtless. Yeah, that's hair.
Fun for you guys.
Look at this.
And
Mersh will go, yeah, you guys like Andrew WK? I heard he's getting a reunion tour back together.
Assessing some shit for the past months, whatever you want to call it.
You guys, hey, can you help me with the highlights for my hair?
I've been.
You like my new moped? Doesn't this guy deserve a moped? I'll buy him a moped right now. Wouldn't that be the funniest bit ever? Gino, will I get clipped by your favorite clipper if I shop a moped and send it to his house right now?
And I don't know if Misery Loves Clips will actually be supporting that. I think what Misery Loves Clips will be doing is more just wanting you to be encouraged to support this great man and his nice dancer wave show.
Can you believe me and this guy are essentially the same age, right down to the second? Like, look, I'm balder, but am I? I could grow it out. You see the hairline. Clip that. Clip that, Clips. Misery loves clips. How about that? It's basically down to my fucking nostrils, Gino. I can barely see through that hairline right now.
Yeah, you do have at least more of a hairline than the man behind Misery Loves Company, our favorite guy, Kevin Brennan, but he's always watching, just like
You
Paul
are being. Don't say these fucking people's names.
Working through shit that you guys have been
You're a fucking tryhard faggot. I'm missing Pot Awful to talk to you.
watching it play out. And the only reason I'm addressing this at this point is because
I'm gay. When is anyone ever going to say it? One of these times I'm going to guess it right.
you know, my audience, to their credit, man, you guys have been amazing.
I'm gay. All right, maybe not that time. But Gino, I go look at his audience and it is a graveyard of our Rumble. But Gino, it's a recycling period and it's worth it. I fell in love. And even if I sacrificed it all for it, I'd do it again.
And so many people, like so many of you guys have kind
Yeah, this guy's doing woe is me. The whole time, don't acknowledge him. Don't suddenly have 30 thumbs downs on his videos.
of
Don't see me woe is and me is.
kind
I'm happy because Rumble's finally paying me some real money.
of known half of what's going on or pieces of what's going on, but you guys have been great. Like, we've just done our shows and we moved on.
And now, because of me, Girl Wave audience, Girl Wave alumni, because of me, you know the truth. You know the days. You know what happened. There's receipts available, but I talked to her directly if it's worth that. I'm the one guy who did. He did too, but interestingly, he was told to be quiet. He still listens, and why is that?
but this
He's still Nice Wave, and why is that?
is getting
Nice Dan. I don't have to tell you.
to a point
Stop listening to a fraud.
where these things are going
He's the fucking snake. He's snaking you. This whole thing is so fucking fake, but it almost made me cry pretty soon. Look.
to on. But this is getting to a point where these things are going to have to be addressed. I mean,
I'm convinced watching this right now that Live Pot Awful right now has Mersh and IceDanc3r having a live sex celebration. And he proposed. And that's the big twist somehow because that's the only way this clip makes sense that we're watching. He's setting us up. Wait for the plugs for Pot Awful.
they've already reached that point. You know what I mean? And going forward, yeah, is there shit that I'm going to have to reflect on? You know, my
Shirt size.
am I a little too Irish? Am I a little too eager to like just be like, hey, that's my boy, let him in? And yeah, that's something I got to work on. And no,
Gino, did Mersh ever let you feel let in? Did you ever feel involved when he left you at the hotel because you smelled? And I messaged him about it because you were so bummed out and talked to me, and he ignored me. Were we let in? How about when I met him and he was a fucking asshole? Did I feel let in when I just wandered away from them to sit on a bench and hang out on my phone? He didn't let anyone in. I don't think he knows how to. And that's the core issue of all relationships with him involved here, is that his best friends weren't even his fucking friends. His girlfriends didn't even like him. What the fuck is going on in his head?
And I just think deep down he is almost like self-centered to a point, like he wants to do all these things for people, these gestures. His way, like, oh, I'll help you guys with the Rumble Premium shit, the Rumble Creator Program, and then that's where he has control. That way, he's like, I will always have at least something over you, and that's what he always wants to have.
Gino,
so he can then make it seem like he's a good guy in the end.
if you or Tyler had invited me to go to fucking Power Slap, I would never say no. When Mersh did, after I just kind of met him. Or wait, was it? I forget the timeline. But when Mersh did, either way, I didn't go. I hung out with you and Tyler instead. I didn't meet Sean Strickland that night. So whatever that means. Look, the good thing is we had the greatest third hour of all time that Friday. The bad news is I didn't meet Sean Strickland, and I didn't see Power Slap live, and it's basically because this guy was going. I mean, my best friend, supposedly.
that it's 2026, and pretty much everybody that I'm interacting with on
I can't even believe Brixton went to Panera when he was there. I can't believe she went to Backrooms when he was there. Hopefully she wasn't at the Burger King when he stopped there. Do you guys want to know what this guy fucking eats? I don't, but I do.
It's 2026, and pretty much everybody that I'm interacting with on
If you want to better yourself, that's the gimmick of Nice Wave, is we're nice now, and I've really rethought hurting people, which is his way of courting Brixton live in code. Nice Wave. I'm nice. Look, I've changed. Whatever you didn't like before, it's gone. I don't know what it is, but it's gone.
it's 2026, and pretty much everybody that I
But if you really want to improve yourself, instead of doing bits and acting like they're real, maybe look at your intake and outtake. Let Gino, this guy is a heavy bag. He has it leaning on a door. It's like on its side to stop the cats from getting into it, like outside or something. That my heavy bag is sitting right fucking there, and I usually punch it every day, but Gino, since I'm not eating, I don't need to.
I know you don't need to. And it's just unfortunate what he's going through. This man who is going through all this stress eating himself. Like he's eating so much because he just doesn't know how he really feels. All these.
Gino, look, he's shedding. His hat came off. That's sewed in.
And knowing that it's 2026 and pretty much everybody that I'm interacting with on a regular basis is at best a sociopath and at worst a psychopath.
I legitimately hate this guy. I want to fight him.
You guys have been seeing the shit going on.
Mersh, I've never been in a fight. You have nothing to be afraid of. I don't know why all the henchmen are acting like I'm so strong and tough. I love the way Paul Awful put me over. I saw it 2 weeks later when it was the Mersh got cucked episode. God, that is the greatest single YouTube video ever made. And when he first brings me up, he's like, oh, Kevin Scampoli, this guy's nuts. Wait till you hear about him. He's crazy. I'm like, finally, someone gets me. Gino, is there any way we can get 2 more bubbles here? Maybe we just cover Mersh up with a bubble that has Ethan Ralph live. And of course, his voice will be off sync. And then actually the whole background can just be my new friend, the lady who hosts Pod Awful.
And
I bought her jacket.
all that.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to be funny. Let's go back to this bald, depressing sack of shit. Liar. Here we go.
I can say is obviously
Make sure you super tip him. How the fuck is he on this leaderboard every day?
it's going to go on for a while. Going to be a lot of laughs at my expense. I made the mistake.
Oh, geez.
I made the mistake
Here we
a
go.
few months back.
See, I keep thinking he's going to talk about this week, and it's always months ago. And there's something to that he's still not telling that story. We know you broke up. We know she was with me. You did episodes on that. Talk about what happened this week. That's what we're talking. That's why Ethan Ralph and I
Can say is obviously it's going to go on for a while.
Look,
Going to be a lot of laughs at my expense. I made the mistake
of celebrating your night Sunday. If that didn't happen, this would still be quiet. That smile would be not a frown. Look at that frown smile. Isn't that perfect? What a fake. He can't even smile or frown. He can't even pick a face to show you. When we know how he feels. And even when we know, he doesn't want to even admit what it is.
I made the mistake a few months back of thinking that
Buying this shirt.
maybe, you know what, maybe I should just, maybe we need to start
He didn't say years, did he?
being human.
He wears that every Tuesday and Friday and Sunday.
Maybe a little bit of
He wears the Draco shirt when he gets dumped.
human. Let's be a little humanity is good.
Wear a tank top, please. Just wear that undershirt. I want to see it. Is that a bra or an undershirt? Leave him alone. Gino, I wasn't allowed to do this for a while. I finally get to. I had to pretend to like him for like 18 years. You don't know what that's like. I had to, when I was shadowboxing, I got to see him. So my workouts were fun, but everyday life, I had to be ice dancer and pretend to love him.
In the words of Ethan Ralph,
I'm gay! Is anyone going to ever say it?
I made I committed the cardinal sin of trusting a bish.
Okay.
And it worked.
So, and this is where I'm kind of split. He won't talk about what happened, but he's saying stuff you would think would still, if anything was still happening, wouldn't this not be something you say? Look.
It turned out to be bad. It turned out to be bad. And it turned out to be yet another opportunity for people who I thought were my friends, but are evil and are out for content. I kind of rolled over. I showed my soft white underbelly, and I absolutely deserve everything I'm getting right now. That's all I'm going to say on
this. This is where he was getting me.
Whatever amount of.
But then I realized he's just trying to get her. That's how nice Wave is. How could you fucking people stand by a guy like this? Watch the 11-hour saga and tell me anything he's saying aligns with, about me, aligns. look.
Whatever. I'm a loser. I'm a cuck. I'm this. I'm that. I'm whatever. It's fine. It's whatever. Everybody. And
I've been calling myself a cuck for weeks.
every bit of it is deserved.
Good. Fuck you.
I made the mistake of thinking that people in our line of work are capable of having the silly little dreams that other people live.
I'm sorry to tell you that when I break up, it's not going to be nice wave. It's going to be my life. It doesn't mean I planned a breakup just so we could have some crazy time. I'm not Warren Zevon. My big book at the end of my life isn't going to be, I did it on purpose so I could tell Gino about it. Yeah, you guys saw how fucking happy I was. We both did everything we could. I'm not acting like it was it was a little one-sided. I did everything I could. Let's take all that other stuff back. I did everything I could.
Every day. Hope.
I sacrificed this show. Where the fuck is Skip James? Where's Mullet God? Where's Frankie?
Dreams that other people live every day hoping to accomplish.
You don't even know the name of Brixton's and I's unborn daughter. Like, this was some fucking... He will never put into his head, even after hanging out with her again, that her and I had something that could have actually been authentic. And that tells me she wasn't being authentic when she hung out with him. Imagine the dynamic of that day.
And
those squirts were the little squirts, not the big squirts. I promise you.
Truth is that I'm figuring out that that's not the case. I'm figuring out that I was basically, let's be honest, a fuck. That's not what I wanted.
Was he pot awful now?
It's apropos. But we were gonna go.
We're using sound effects wrong.
Mark. I'm a Mark.
Jesus.
Obviously, I've learned.
That's poetic, actually. Gino, if you go back through the saga, being a Mark has been a theme. First, she thought she was a Mark. Then I thought I was a Mark. We all thought we were Marks. And now the ultimate Mark knows he's one.
He's at least self-aware that he is a Mark and this whole situation is so fucked up, but he's also doing this, snaking everybody, lying to them through everything that's going on. Because what I noticed, because I watched the entire hour-long stuff where he's talking about us, talking about you and the relationship, he looks at his phone a lot. He looks down because he's talking to or looking at maybe something that she sent him to be like, here's what you should be saying. Try to talk negatively about me, so that way the narrative is all about, it's over. This isn't anything going on right now.
See,
he's constantly looking down.
What you did. Now I got to watch 9 more hours of this fucking show. I was just off it. I was having fun with my new friends. And you're saying my new friends brought them closer together. But I was the enzyme for an emergency stream to keep it quiet a little longer. Gino, you just gave me an episode.
Right.
I was trying to find hope in this.
I hope I've learned something from this, but I want to make sure that we have some fun tonight, and we will have some fun tonight.
These people are fucking sick.
But
she is Scarlet.
I want to get this out.
We shouldn't tell people we're back together. Oh, I told him and he told everyone. We shouldn't tell people we're back together. She just loops.
By the way, because, I mean, I went to, I made the joke on Twitter earlier tonight. I went to church.
Jesus.
And I left early because the whiskey selection was
She's
terrible.
a Jew, bro. She don't care.
But look, I don't want to be bullshit. I don't want to bullshit about this.
I'm good.
So rather than let
Sorry,
people
I won't do it again.
squeeze weeks of content out of this, like, I feel like it's just better to come clean
You literally just gave us 30 minutes to watch forever.
and tell you guys how I felt. I gave it the old college try.
Here we go. Now it comes up. Gino, you saw the full one. What was in between all that bullshit and this?
And it's all pretty much the same. He's still just going with this whole narrative of, I made the mistake back then. It's nothing happening now. Nothing's going on now. This is me just still going back.
College try. Listen.
And tell you guys how I felt.
Maybe you're right, and I'll be disappointed.
I gave it the old college try.
He tried again.
And clip it. I know everybody's going to make fun of this. You do whatever you want with it. I don't care. I loved Brixton.
Well, I think you were
did.
right. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, the past 8 months have.
You're right. Damn it. Talk about 3 days ago. What the fuck? You're right, Gino. And we're the only ones who fucking know. Good.
happier.
And you put the missing piece in that I didn't want to believe. And that's been the sad thing the whole time is there's always that last piece you don't want to put in yourself, and it's always the one that fits.
Than I've ever been. I was.
It's even worse than we thought.
Moon. And I know that by doing this, I'm just giving my enemies like what they want, and I don't care. You guys win. You know, you guys took something from me that made me happy. I genuinely thought that there was something there. You know, I was really excited. I was genuinely excited to.
Yeah, what you need to try to experience, and I'm talking about today, try to experience the sacrifice of pushing that away yourself. Because you need to, just like I did.
See what could possibly come from those past few months, and they turned out to be a lie. Turned out to be a joke, and it turned
so those ones were, Gino, but now this new one, they're going to do it right.
out that
This is
I
twisted.
got weak for a little while there. So
Weak.
we're gonna do what we've always done.
Wait, is it now?
We're gonna do Nightwave. We're gonna have fun.
See, he keeps seeming like he's going to go, I got weak and then I fucked her Saturday. Like, what happened in the last, from the 2nd through the 12th and 14th?
But I'm just letting you know that in the coming days, you're a fan of mine.
Here we go.
It's not going to be easy. And I just wanted to say that
I suck. Okay, look. And people are noticing. If you mention me, you'll be told that you're a retard too.
I'm sorry to the audience. Like, I'm sorry for you
You know, we're missing Pot Awful for this.
guys. Like, I'm sorry that you guys can't just tweet some shit out about me and not get hit with, like, what a fucking cuck loser and, like, whatever the else.
By the way, that's all Pot Awful. We never called him a cuck or told anyone to. I'm the cuck. Call me a cuck. Go in his chat and say Kevin Scampoli is a cuck, but then like sign it with like a JT signature. Let him know that like you don't mean it.
I trust me, I get it all. But you guys are gonna get it to a lesser extent, and that's on me.
Have you guys noticed when these random vapes started too? These decorative vapes, and he's going, I don't even know what this vape is. When did that start?
That was my fault.
I'm paying attention. Is anyone else? If not, you can just watch Girl Wave. And watch Girl Wave. Watch him watch a 58-year-old woman talk to a guy I think she's married to. And he doesn't know why he's watching, and neither do you. Have fun.
And
When I go through life-changing breakups, I happen to bring it up.
I can promise you guys that I will do whatever it takes to make sure that this never happens again. And I'm sorry to you guys.
Keep it a secret, Gino.
And I'm sorry for all the shit that everybody's going to be catching, but it's just the way it is right now. There's blood in the water.
There will be.
I'm the jerk off.
We need a fucking fight, Gino. This is the one.
I'm the loser. I'm the idiot. I got to take the L on this. And
Gino, that's the theme. Remember, winners and losers. We have another man in the story claiming they exist. Now, the women involved will say there are no winners and losers because they live their life trying to find a winner while acting like it's a myth. They don't have to worry about being one themselves, okay? But all the men so far, we got me being a winner, admittedly, him being a loser, admittedly. Ethan Ralph thinks he's a loser, but he won here. He broke up with Scarlett. Now she's trying to come back secretly. Maybe that makes Mersh a winner. No, he got dumped, and now she's trying to come back secretly. You know, it's all very subtle, but winners and losers are real.
Yes, they do exist. Like, even I'm starting to see from Scarlett, from what we got with that clip, that maybe she's being so much more manipulative, more 4D chess type moves, where she's trying to take advantage of everyone, knowing that this is going to get clipped, knowing that he was going to record it. So really, she's also a winner. She's one of the few people that knows that she and Ralph are the winners together.
None of the people are smart here. Like, when I started thinking maybe Mersh is setting up his Pot Awful thing, I did his voice because I'm retarded for thinking it. The guy is so simple. That has been what we've learned. The moral of the story. Mersh is one-dimensional. There's not more there.
I'll take the L on this. But I am sorry to you guys, and I apologize.
How do you spend your life trying to be a stand-up comic and a host, and this is how you deal with your life-altering milestones?
But it's just, you know, again.
He's still bidding. He's still trying to do a bit. Nice way. But this is like the opposite of what he's trained his life to do.
Tonight, even with all the shit I'm getting tagged in, it's enough. I want to make some I want to clarify some stuff, though.
Okay.
That
Here we go.
there's a lot of confusion.
All right, finally, Gino. We're getting to now, right? This isn't about 8 months ago. Let's see.
There's a lot of blood in the water, and there's a lot of confusion. And first of all, a lot of people saying that, like, I think Kevin even said this, and I haven't watched the whole clip because, frankly, it makes me sick, and I don't want to watch the whole thing. But
Try sitting through 12 hours of Scarlet tapes.
that
Oh yeah, we did it together.
I
Aren't we friends again after that? What's it gonna take, Gino? I don't have an airtight airlock to wrap around his dick.
I begged for IceDanc3r to bring me back.
Yep.
Your
Okay, so listen to how he clarifies it. I already corrected. She had to unblock him. He says here he was the best guy in the world, but then he did the hard sells. Begging, if we're gonna have a semantic fight, you can have that with Gino. He loves those. Begging or hard selling, however you want to phrase it, that's fine. But it worked.
I begged for IceDanc3r to bring me back. Your like we're together again. And that's
What does that logo say above his head, Gino?
It says new ice wave. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the new ice and the wave
I
that
just
the
need
show's
you to
gonna
say 2 fucking syllables, but thanks for trying.
that's just simply not the case.
Has Mersh ever chosen these fonts?
The biggest dunk I think people want to get on us is that like we're
Us. Hold on, we'll go back.
simply not the case. The
Us.
biggest dunk I think people want to get on us is that like we're back together.
Us. Wow. Interesting.
That we've been like
This guy's so stupid. Gino, we need IQ tests for everyone we've ever seen in us. I'll take it too. We're all taking it. I want to be able to bring up a fucking chart. Pot off, I'll make it happen somehow. This guy's a wizard. I don't know how he does it. So come up with an IQ test scheme that takes 3 months, and we all didn't know we took it, but we did. I don't know. Gino, that was the magic he did with my stealing of Mersh's girlfriend.
Yes, he did know how to catfish. So if he said I could catfish an IQ test for everyone to go through to answer these questions, it'd be perfect.
we're not back together.
We're trying.
But full disclosure.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Full disclosure, 8 months ago, he went to Long John Silver's. And she is, as you know, I think a vegan. I don't know what she calls it, but I think fish counts.
But full disclosure.
This fucking asshole will never give us that. I've given you guys the full disclosure because I have nothing to lose. He still has a lot to lose, as Gino pointed out for me. Thank you, Gino.
Obviously, this dude
Is gay.
got what he
Last one.
wanted from her and then dumped her.
Oh, that's the key part. Cut it out. This is what enrages me. And is that their pillow talk? Does that work? Did the co-star app say that, Brixton? Did I say that? Why breakup text had a clear outline for an autistic brain to follow if they wanted to. Instead, they unblocked their ex within minutes.
Obviously, this dude got what he wanted from her and then dumped her.
Where's my baby if I got what I wanted? I built a nursery. Why did I have to return a pink blanket if I got everything I wanted? I didn't want to pay $30 in return fees. That wasn't what I wanted. Where the fuck is all the shit I wanted?
And obviously, you know, once she got dumped, of course. Now,
Here we go. I should let him talk. I love this part. This is the only part that matters.
obviously, you know, once she got dumped, of course. Now I'm the coolest dude in the world, and she wants
What?
to talk to me again.
Okay. Confirmed. Confirmed. What Charles Hamilton song has that, Charlie? We need to find it. Confirmed. There it is. Wow. So that's the dynamic was the only mystery. I knew what happened and when, but I'm like, how did it happen? And then it's clear, oh yeah, well, you dumped her, retard. And she didn't even wait for the love letter episodes after. She didn't even really read the full message. She was right into whatever app she chose to unblock on.
And obviously, you know, once she got dumped, of course. Now I'm the coolest dude in the world, and
Anyone else go through that? Gino, when you got dumped, you weren't messaging them.
she wants to talk to me again. We did talk a little bit.
Okay.
There was some talks.
Yep.
It
Hard sells, how he put it.
wasn't necessarily like, oh, we're back together. It was just I wanted to.
It was just fucking on shrooms after seeing a movie and going to food. I got to watch her pee from the doorway. None of you guys would know that but me or Ethan. And then we're in a chat room flaunting it because it turns her on. Our secret was blown by us. The next day, I, being him, celebrated on my Nice Wave show that she designed. And I was so happy and dropping hints all day about how great my weekend was and how expensive it was. Do you know, Panera can be like $14. Oh my God, I hope not. A movie ticket could even be that. What an expensive weekend. It's almost as if he's not deployed and I am. Because when I had to visit, Raising Cane's was $22 and the plane ticket was a little more. Who's fucking whose deployed wife?
Trying to be human with people, and I'm trying to
Be human. Is that coming?
I wanted to
Fuck one more time and dump her? Oh my God, you know, look, that's a pot awful stretch. I'm not saying this happened. All the stuff till now, I truly believe. But this is a reach. Maybe he fucked and dumped one more time. Revenge. I know Mersh. He knows me.
And see, we don't know each other because you're both the same, but I still don't know if that would even be possible because
She messages like he's the coolest guy in the world. You saw how angry he pretended to be because those things he was saying about her were after being unblocked. After the breakup after the breakup episode. It was days later. He's unblocked already. So he has that type of feeling in him somewhere. Why not let it out any way he can? Get his in. I know that's what I would do.
I'm trying to be
It's not what I did. But
human with people,
I was in love.
and I'm trying to be. You know what I mean? I'm trying to.
Again, I don't think that happened. I think Mersh loves her. I told her that last day we talked after the video call. She said something like, I'll figure it out. And I said, or I won't, she said. I'll figure it out or I won't. And I said, I don't think you will. But you'll have fun and Mersh loves you. I mean, it's the worst possible life for you, but there are benefits in there. Like he built a desk without a drill, I heard, right by the desk so you can be his lapdog.
Again, this is why I'm going to church, and this is I'm trying to be understanding, and I'm trying to,
Here's all you need to try to do. Lose weight and be honest. Eat better, work out, be honest. That's the key to life. It might fuck you over pretty short term, but just wait.
Talk a little bit, yes. Since all that shit, we weren't back together. This wasn't like because again, a lot of people like, oh, Mersh is trying to get her back. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. The people that.
Why did you drive to her?
Oh, Mersh is trying to get her back.
Tell us the story then. We know what happened.
This wasn't.
Then tell us what it was, if not what it clearly was.
Like, because again, a lot of people.
I can't. She just messaged me. We're going to have a night tonight. She got a night off. The cruise is on. We better have a fucking henchman at the cruise. I better see yellow jackets on every fucking cruise full of ship. I want to know every movement she makes and then how this fucking asshole plays it.
Like, oh, Mercy trying.
Look, she didn't have my ticket. I gave my ticket to Royce's bull. I don't know how she got on that cruise. Look, find us together.
Trying to get her back. And I'm like, no, I wasn't.
Well, we did her a favor and stayed away for the cruise.
The people that you see that are all together working against me.
Jesus. Are
You know
sick
what I
of
mean?
you.
The
sick-
Jessies.
We're all once his friend, I heard. And they realized it's more fun just to be honest about you than to pretend.
Ralphs. Now the Kevins.
Because it turns out when you try to be the guy's friend, he's a fucking shithead anyway.
You can see where they're at. There's like a real lack of humanity
my
shit going
God.
on that level.
I've never fallen. No one's ever fallen more in love than me. You guys saw the playlist before I deleted it. It's in the 11-hour saga. But I walked through like I had his playlist on, Andrew WK. And I'm just cracking beers on my head. You know what I fucking cracked on my head? What was that? A Monster Unleashed or something? A hard tea? I was listening to a song that redefined my life because a woman did. I was equating the two things, and the only way I could express myself was to smash a half-filled can onto my skull. When has this guy ever expressed love like this? But here I am, just the Terminator. What the hell? No, I have a Kevin flow. And there was a Brixton flow, and they synced up perfectly.
I've been trying to be a human being, and I've been trying.
And the only reason it didn't work is this guy. The breakup took too long. We talked about him too much when I was there. He got a birthday gift. This fucking demon ruined everything. He's a piece of shit snake.
To off air be you know, what I proclaim to be on the air, which is forgiving.
Listen to this.
Christian. Like, you know, I know we get dragged in with these other people. Like we're out here doxing and swatting and hurting people, and like we're out life ruination, and we're not. We go out, we lightheartedly tease people, and we make fun of people, and we shit on people who make the wrong.
This right here is the speech you never want to give. Because you're talking to people who think they get it, and you're basically telling them you're wrong too. No one in that chat room thinks this is what the show was. And you're taking all the fun out of it. And then you're going to say it's fun. You ever notice when people say they do a fun thing, it's never fun?
Doxing and swatting and hurting people, and like we're out life ruination, and we're not. We go out, we lightheartedly tease people, and we.
Does Zen Rhino knew that when he was in the chat that we're just supposed to be light? We're not here to be lighthearted. Let it out, people. I don't have Discord rules. They do. Sorry, Caniel. You're on your 7th account. But you can say nigger and faggot around me all the fuck you want.
We make fun of people, and
yeah, we do that.
We shit.
No, you know what I am? You know what this is? Oh, we're the wrestling show? No, we're in pain. That's what this fucking community is. We're bleeding on everyone. We're the fucking person who's turning into a zombie after getting bit. And the last thing we do with our consciousness is dive on a group of people and spit it all out. That's what the fuck this is. And that's why Mersh had respect for me to begin with. Because we had similar philosophies on business, if a word I wouldn't use. But here's this asshole now using words like career and meaning it. Calling his podcast thing a career and a job. IceDanc3r told me how he calls it, I have work. Yeah, it's work. Fine then. My job, you have a job, but so do I. These people we are so unalike, but I'm the same as I was. It doesn't mean I didn't grow or mature. It means you tried to. And that's not something you can force. And when you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt, it means you fucking forced it.
Heartedly tease people, and we make fun of people, and we shit on people who make the wrong decisions and like ruin their own lives. It's there has to be some Schadenfreude for our humor to work on this show. But
no, we pretend to love Nick Rekieta suddenly after talking to IceDanc3r. Remember that, guys? He's never going to tell you what that bit meant. Oh, and then we're Steel Toe Boys. These are all bits between him and her. Right on down to this one. The whole, he keeps saying, I don't have sex anymore. That's her bit. I don't have sex. She would say that all the time because she's shy. So when I would bring up her squirting all over the bed the next day when the sun came up, she didn't want to talk about that. I don't have sex. And now that's one of his bits on Nice Wave, Girl Wave. I'm never going to have sex again with a girl. Yeah. Because if I do, which I am, and I told you, you'd all make fun of me because I'm a cuck faggot. Now we're saying it. Take her back and you're a cuck.
Don't just go out and pick on retards or kick.
And also, he understands that she's a package deal. If she comes back, so do I. So keep it a secret. Nice try. You shouldn't have called me.
But we don't just go out and pick on retards or kick and beat on.
Why not? Why the fuck? What the fuck is that dumb karmic show then?
Don't just go out and pick on retards.
No, Brixton finds them for me and writes my notes.
Or kick and beat on people just because they're down and out or having a bad time. And it just...
check both of our mentions. Your people are doing it too.
It's probably going to get weird for a few days, folks. And I just wanted to say I appreciate you and I love you guys. And I'm sorry.
Show me his left hand. Is there a ring? I want to know.
For how weird everything got. But it's going to even get weirder. And I love you. And we can all stick together. But I can tell you this, like, me and Ice, we're not back together. We weren't back together, and we're not back together now.
Yeah.
She's also, based on what I saw.
Do you know? Oh, this part's great. I want to hear a song before it. This could be the best part, but let me find this message she sent. And again, I'm just going to get the veiled stuff kind of too, though she confirmed the details I had. But when she's being flirtatious and still trying to keep things good with me, one of her last sells. Also, I'm rethinking that song we ended with last night that she added to the playlist. We'll talk about that with Pod Awful. But here's what she said before she talked about the videos she doesn't want up. I should just search the word episode. She said crutchtistic. Like she was doing all the callbacks. That's what was flirtatious about it. All right, so she phrased it as, I want to go right to it. I don't know what I'm doing or what happened. I've had several episodes myself and I cut my own bangs. So, well, I know what happened. You unblocked him. He was the coolest guy in the world. We can corroborate here.
Of last night and everything that's going on with
So look, best case scenario, we blew it up and it's fucking over. Worst case scenario, it's still over.
Based on what I saw of last night and
Them being together somewhere in between if I want to become a content queen.
everything that's going on with Kevin and Ralph and that, she is also, to some extent, a victim here.
I love this. This is telling too, Gino, with what you said, right? The girl just cheated on him and left him, but she's a victim in his eyes. For what? Because I told some jokes that were not written or planned. We improv'd for an hour. I met a guy, and we shared experiences that aligned perfectly. She is not a victim. She cheated on you. I'm not calling you a victim either, but with the woe is me shit, he certainly felt like one a minute ago, but he probably got a text, Gino, right? She's the victim.
Yeah, that she feels she's a victim. But again, I think it's a lot like Scarlett. Again, we're making the connections that I do think she, just like Scarlett, are manipulative.
They're
They
the
actually
victims.
want to have this kind of control. They both feel like they're in control of this relationship, this dynamic, and they're just trying to make it seem like, no, this.
Well, what does coolest guy look like through Brixton's messages? We saw what a fake Blade fan got. Weeks of I have to break up with Mersh, but nothing about the guy she's not doing it for, of course. So what does that look like? The coolest guy in the world. That is definitely her hard sells are like, yeah, you were the victim. She probably even told him that. There are no winners or losers, though.
She is also, to some extent, a victim here.
Oh, gee. No, you are too. You're a victim too. He's evil. He fucked you and dumped you. He tricked you. That's what he thinks. He tricked you. Let's just go out and fuck and have drugs and eat. And what was that place Nick Rekieta had with the psilocybin?
Up. She's a retard.
Get in the chat. Let everyone know. Kevin will never find this. Is that Clipper here? Yeah, my friend. It's actually me. It's my alt. But no one follows the account. I'll follow Kevin so he finds it. These people are weird.
And
I got to see Pot Awful.
frankly, she's horrible. And I don't give a.
Okay,
Like,
hold on.
this has-
See, but then this stuff happens. Why would he say that?
And
Would she let him insult her? Well, I guess she did the whole relationship.
frankly, she's horrible. And I don't give a. Like, this has nothing to do with me. Like, I want to make that very clear. That I am not trying to tell my audience, like, no, she's really good in case she comes back. Like, there's none of that going on for me right now. My hand to God, I don't give a.
Okay, so does that mean the date failed because I exploded it?
No, I think this again means that this is what he's following through with everything that I said.
I believe this part for some reason. He's doing hand to gods. His eyes are off screen, but I don't know what he's looking at. But if you know his eyes, you never do.
She ain't coming back. That's not what I'm. But
He's going to need to change his voice after all this. He can't talk this cool anymore. You need to sound like Virgie now. Virgie does Nice Wave from now on.
please
At least he smiles and laughs.
understand that if you watched what I watched last night,
Oh, me and Ethan.
she's also by her own decisions.
If you watch me and Ethan on Killstream, we're the victims.
She got herself in a bad situation, but she is now whatever they're planning on doing to this girl in
Oh
the coming
my God,
weeks.
this is
It's bordering on where
No plans. But also remember, Pot Awful has Kevin Scampoli live in his title. Pot Awful has a fake Ice Dancer account, which she would never do. I think we didn't see Pot Awful yet. That says, I'm ready to expose Mersh. It's like clearly supposed to seem like me. It's hilarious. The guy, and I leaned into it. I bought a bunch of merch. I screenshotted the bill.
she is now
I said, big show tomorrow. I got to grease up some wheels, you know.
becoming a victim.
He says on here, Kevin's going to be on Pot Awful. I loved the last few days. I wanted to message her, though. I'm not going to be on it. But I also was thinking she might be on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on either. So I'm not going to do no communication. And it's just best I don't anyway. Like when she reactivated the Twitter, she blocked me, which was not nice. What's her fucking problem?
Coming weeks. It's bordering on where she is now becoming a
She won't fucking block Nick. Well, she did. All right.
victim again.
She unblocked.
And whatever these guys are doing is.
I'm wondering what we're doing too. I did tell him I'm going to make graphics, so yeah, he's probably just waiting. I have 4 names in mind, but now I only like one of them because the name has to have Gunt in it. Whatever me and Ethan Ralph do together needs Gunt. And then if you think about it, grit is my thing. Gunt and grit. There's things, Gunt with grit. There it is.
It's getting ridiculous.
Double G.
And it's gross.
Oh, sorry. I forgot it. We're supposed to live in this miserable woe is me, but I'm on Nice Wave world. Everything they're trying to put back together will fall apart no matter what I do. Don't worry about me, asshole.
And I'm saying this as somebody who genuinely, again, I got no skin in the game. I don't care anymore.
Are you kidding?
She's not mine.
She never was.
She never was.
Look at that. I knew it.
Frankly. But
we're the same.
A lot of people that we all agree we don't like, that are disgusting, that do disgusting things.
Oh, we all agree.
Are going to be the.
Is she in the we? Or is that what the pillow talk is? Because mine about him was rude, but he's claiming he was perfect. I have not been very perfect for a week, so imagine the talk they're having about that.
Beneficiaries.
I'm so sorry I ever let him trick me.
Of this girl's downfall.
Yeah, he tricked you. Yeah.
Well,
now let's trick everyone else.
And as far as I'm concerned, yeah. Do I like her? No. Do I love her?
In their defense, separation of internet and relationship is smart, but also she's not capable. Why do you think they're together to begin with? What are we doing?
No. I've seen what she's capable of, and
Me
she's
too.
not good, but I can also see what these people are prepared to do to her. And
you know what's saddest about all this? Look at him look up like Stevie Wonder. I remember what he was capable of. Anyone else? Does that make you sad a little? I remember what you were capable of. I don't know what he's capable of anymore. My opinions have changed. We lost 3 dimensions of this guy in my mind over how he's handled all this. So good job, Nice Dancer. You've destroyed Nice Wave. You didn't destroy my show in the way you thought. I said something about what? Something about destroyed my show for you or something. She's like, I never wanted that. And it's like, I don't mean the content of the time. I'm happy to cry for people about crying at the airport the same day and crying in the Uber and how embarrassing it is. I'm fine to do that. But I'm talking about this friendship and what he's been trying to do to the show, but he won't talk about because he's so nice in everyone's eyes. That destroyed the show in a few ways. Again, Rumble paid me with a comma, so I'm not complaining. They never did that before. But what I've learned about him, too, I did it for her, and I wouldn't take it back.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
The DMs I got from people that I thought I was friends with, too. Oh, Mersh this, Mersh that, fuck you, canceled. And do I need a screenshot of it? I got the email.
Hey, Mersh, if you love the girl, then go get her, bro.
Did she send this one? Do you know what Stavi mean? I don't even get these bits.
Which one is her? She is using these alts. Even these DMs, especially one that's 500, that made me confused. Just anonymous saying like, "Hey, keep your head up." I'm just like, this has to be someone deeper. Why is this what's going on?
Oh, Gino, see, you'd be a nightmare in a relationship. You go deeper than me.
Love here.
But yes, you're right. Every anonymous is her.
You're going to church. God bless you, brother.
Yeah, no, I'm not running to go get her. That's not hilarious. Trust me, I can tell you this. Like, when it came to that scenario, like,
I'm making her come get me.
Trust me, I can tell you this. Like, when it came to that scenario, like, I did everything. I can't even tell you how easy.
We heard about the switch, Gino. I did everything, but I also heard from her how she did everything.
It was for her on every level. And then when she wrote me the fake breakup letter,
See, this is good. This is the stuff that tricks me. Like, he wouldn't say this, right? Look.
while she was all around with this guy, literally, it was like, oh, I just felt so much pressure. Did you? Because I don't give anybody any pressure.
Wait,
I'm the least pressurous guy in the world.
So yeah, she was saying she felt pressure around him all the time. We just rewatched Pod Awful. I don't want to say. I don't want you to think he's revealing anything she said about me. Though I bet she felt that way. That's her psyche. Because when I read that again, she felt pressure in every interaction. And we talked about this last night, right? And that was like a thing I said in the car. You're like afraid of me? Like the way you're acting, there was a pressure on her, and she puts it on herself.
Even the farewell letter was bullshit.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad he knows that.
You know what I mean? So, look, again, guys, I'm not...
Okay, all right.
There was a lot of...
Gino, I believe him now. I'm on his side. What do you think?
And I don't think I could ever be by his side now with him still having the nice dancer wave, even with the bad luck boys.
Well, think about it, Gino. Maybe that's his way of breaking up. You know, he thinks it's a dig, maybe, huh?
Yeah, just doing everything for her, especially still going on with the fucking toe shit just a few minutes later from this, just continuing on with this bit of toe cells. Again, this is all just him continuing on a bit that he's just, like, more 40, just manipulating her until they actually go onto the cruise. She beats him up.
Misconceptions on the internet about what I'm doing and I'm doing this and that or whatever the other. Oh, he's trying to get no. I'm here. I'm with you. You know what I mean? But I can just tell you this: there's going to be for the next.
This is so bizarre because again, I've told you everything I know. It's all confirmed, and that means some of this has to be bullshit at least. And I'm just saying, the audience ain't going to forgive that.
The months to come, there's going to be a lot of victory laps and a lot of parades.
Probably by you.
There's going to be a lot of people dancing on my grave. But I can promise you one thing. I'm not dead.
By the way, just look at that fucking thing you put on. I was watching this show for 12 hours. It was annoying. And I saw him make that little banner under him. He called it a banner or something. That ain't no banner. That ain't no frame, whatever you said. That doesn't even have a fucking frame. It's just the worst font. It's default font, worst color, that nothing on the screen is that color. Not even your wretched shirt. And then it's never under him. And if he had some sort of box he would follow, his arm would stop just going off randomly. If it went through a line, it'd be okay. And then he would know where to put the fucking nice guy Mersh. Gino, this guy sucks at branding. And the only reason this screen looks good is because IceDanc3r made it. And imagine what she could have turned you into. She would have had you a fucking hamster graphic.
What happened to you was painful, but God hasn't abandoned you. I know. If anything, I abandoned God. I went to church tonight. I showed up. I was there. I was there through the horrible music.
Gino, that's scary. That's the equivalent of her changing her hair. He's going to church. It must not have worked out.
I got like halfway through the sermon.
Because here's the thing. IceDanc3r, when we were together, never said, could you go to church more? But she did say, could you get stronger? Like, she loved my muscles, and I never work out for muscles. I don't do strength. So I said, oh, yeah, I could do. Could you get stronger? I'm like, of course. I've never even lifted a weight. So I don't, but church didn't come. So it just seems like his own weird, it's part of Nice Wave, baby. It's a bit. Don't believe bits.
And
what the fuck are you going to find at church?
I got like halfway through the sermon, and at some point I was like, I can't.
Yeah, you know what? Just go back to the bar where the waitress watches Steel Toe.
Shit. This is ridiculous.
You'll find more there at the bottom of the glass.
I gotta go.
I walked across Spain with Jesus and learned nothing. This guy thinks he's going to church to evolve. Do a Camino, shithead. Do something real. Fuck you.
I something about I got up my own ass. I was literally, this was me in church tonight.
So I know there's another thing I want to see here. That's the only reason why we haven't turned it off. Gino, we're saving the pod awful Kevin Scampoli episode for after. Gino, we're so behind on our Kanye West songs. It is a end of Kanye West week in honor of Killstream meets TWFS, which is available on the podcast feeds, and Spotify has video of us, you know. You can watch every episode in video on Spotify, I'm just telling you. But some people love their Apple Music, Gino, or podcast, and some people love radio. It's okay too.
Yeah, I guess.
But you got to see this guy's shirt.
In my own head, and I was sitting there, and it was.
And the Killstream is also on X, Rumble, and YouTube. Is he crying? What did I miss? Go back.
And in my own head, and I was sitting there, and it went. This is how it went. It went like they just tight shot of me.
Oh, he's talking about how church was hard. And I've been there, Gino. That's why I just lay in bed. So the last part I want to see is the very end. So we don't have to watch everything to get there. Let's do a slight skim.
It's like, remember the girl I had to talk her into breaking up with me.
This is a last girlfriend he had, not her. And also, we kind of missed the pot awful plugs. And when he said, I'm on it, who cares? He said it. I'm not on it. He was wrong. But that just shows they had instilled fear, which is why I respect Pot Awful so much now, because no one else is doing that. I thought that's what Mersh was doing when I thought I was his friend. I thought he was instilling the fear and doing stuff like this. It turns out he's just having fun. He's doing a nice show. It's Pot Awful I should have made friends with from the start.
Sex with
a winner. Another guy who uses win and loser. Remember, Mersh called himself a loser, but Pot Awful won and knows it.
Every woman ever, always. It's galaxy gas and...
Don't you love that his whole thing he says about why he's a great boyfriend is, I didn't even cheat on her. I've never cheated on any girlfriend. I've never bragged about it. I just didn't think we did that. Especially since we go to church, buddy. What are you talking about? It's just kind of a given. That's not a thing you get a medal for. It's not flair on your vest, on your awesome shirt.
That's all I got in life.
And how the fuck are you going to cheat with a shirt like that?
So, despite people saying, like, well, Mersh, you should probably, don't swear off women. No, I'm swearing off women all the time.
Here we go. Yeah, this is her bit. I don't have sex. Again, I lived with one of these sickos for 8 fucking days. And this stuff works on people. It didn't even work on Gino, though. Gino's like knowing more than me. I got to start talking to him more. You remember when Gino was the how would I know guy? Look how far he's come.
They're gross. They bring only trouble. Their vaginas are disgusting and bring...
See, full Brixton bit. I'm a girl. I don't have sex. Sex is gross. Yeah, look at you.
Only trouble.
She's laughing so hard. My boyfriend's so strong.
Well, we don't do this anymore. Can somebody get a picture of Nick Rekieta? Like a recent one. Like where he
look at this. We don't need to hear about that. Your friend. The very end. This is what you want to listen to. This is the final 14 seconds. What do you think I care about here? Let's see. Hit play.
Donuts, and thank you for all the donuts. I took shrooms, and then I was getting messages too that were very concerning. So I don't know.
What a nod and wink from the Clipper, from the host, from all parties, from Nice Wave. The shrooms and whatever, getting some messages. The shrooms come up after Nick Rekieta. Just one final little dig at the people who would know better, as his oblivious audience mourns his supposed loss. What a sick, twisted world I fucked into, huh?
It is unfortunate what's going on, especially now that I'm connecting bits as well. Like the whole reason why he's going to church is because Aaron's whole thing now is that he's the Pope. So this whole thing is Pope Aaron, now the toe cells. So they're all like trying to connect this whole bit.
Gino, you're kind of taking my credibility away. I don't even know. Maybe you're right, but I don't care about that bit. That sounds like a Mersh level bit. And that's a better reason to go to church than to go to church for what I thought he was. Gino, what a perfect start to the day. We're like 6 Kanye songs behind, and they all mean so much. They all are about Mersh, and they all are about me, and they all are about her. Gino, we learned that I'm a snake tonight, though. That's the crazy thing we keep forgetting. Luckily, it's Mental Health Week, so I'm practicing daily, and this will not affect me.
And I'm glad that it won't affect it. I'm glad that we have this moment, this mental health awareness that we need in this community. Have us realize that even though we snake people in people's eyes, we cuck people, we break codes, but we still are strong together.
And how could I be sad on a day when Pot Awful did an episode about me again? I didn't even watch Butt Mogged yet. So I'm not, we're fucking spoiled. We're going to do 5 hours again tonight. When Pot Awful's on, we're on. We're doing a watch party. Gino, do you need a henchman jacket as well? I don't know if they have 6XL.
And let's hope they do. Hopefully they decide to actually go with these higher quality fucking merch where I could actually fit into a nice jacket.
And also, Gino, whenever there's teams or sides, and I got to be honest with you, it's kind of alarming what's happening if I take myself out of it. There are shows making alliances for what seems like no reason, but they're all happening at the same time, and they're for a reason. And it's kind of worrisome. I'm not saying I'm on the wrong side. I know who's on the wrong side. But it's still a scary thing building up. And when Nice Wave's over, things are going to happen, isn't it?
things may happen, but I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. Like he said, months from now is when people are going to start these parades. So again, this relationship that he may or may not be in is still going to go on past the cruise is what his plan is.
So here's another part of this thread that's concerning. That when you want to pick a side in this, I understand Ethan or Ralph. I don't have anything against him. When I was in love, I did. But it's been an unfortunate experience, and he gave me a good night. That was an awful day before I talked to him, and then it was a great day since. So I can't have anything against him, but people seem to have an issue with him. And his credibility has issues like Gino's, I guess. And because he feels it, people side with anyone else, whether it be Scarlett. But just try to look through this and just think about who's telling you the truth. Who can prove it too? And then think about how the truth is being treated. Not me now. Remember, this is important. This is the last thing before we watch Pot Awful and pretend to leave. But look at this. Ethan Ralph's this was great. Scarlett did a 12-hour stream about poor Ethan, the poor guy. He's a victim. He's a winner and a victim. He had to leave the country. It's been so hard. He can't even walk to the store without getting punched to Europe. It's crazy shit. It's like Friday. So finally, he's safe. But, wait, what the fuck were we doing? Oh, yes, but she's abusing him. Then he calls in. And after she had hours to scream about him, he's talking for maybe a few minutes. And he brings up one thing that makes her turn him off, turn him down, stop what he's saying. And it was true. That's why. That's how the truth is treated in this. Let me scream whatever I want for 12 hours about you. But as soon as the truth happens, turn it down. Let me do my nice wave bit forever. But as soon as as soon as Kevin finds out the truth and tells it, emergency stream to turn it all down. But look at so this clip is Ethan's stream. I don't know. I saw this today. Is this today? Where he talks about the thing that made her so good. Listen to the drama going on over with him. It's worse. It's scarier.
Also known as a whore. Told me.
Excuse me. Over on the other side of the Nick Rekieta tree.
John McEntee, Trump's body man from his first administration.
Look at this.
Who's for some reason kind of been exiled. But he's still like really well liked on the underground. She told me that he attempted to purchase.
Oh, wait, this is different. This is even crazier. All right, so she turned him down because she has a pedo cousin. And like of course she told him because, look, we're honest with each other around here. And she was like, no, you know what? Don't talk about kids. That was her excuse. And I don't know if that's true, but like it was great. He just beat her with one thing. Here's another Scarlett Hampton pedo thing.
She told me that he attempted to purchase a 12-year-old from her.
I think this is someone else. See, I'm not keeping up. There's too much going on. I'm trying to watch the World Cup. Look.
I'll swear to this in any court in the land. I also have proof. I have other audio.
Well, we always have proof and receipts. It's like, no, just shut up. You're an asshole. I'm a toe boy now. And I love Nick Rekieta. What are these alliances he's making? He made them first, too. He started making fake alliances, so I just made one real one, and suddenly I'm evil again. I didn't fuck the guy.
Etc. This is why she doesn't want me to bring up John McEntee. Now, her story is she convinced him not to purchase a 12-year-old, not to do pedophilia. The 12-year-old was her cousin. Her other cousin has been...
Okay. Oh, my God. I get... All right, so there's two cousins involved. A 12-year-old that was almost purchased, and then the one I told you about. All right, go back. This is great. This is what we should be talking about. Look, he's not, but he still has Mersh up too. Well, how come there's so much fun happening with this crying asshole on the screen?
Do pedophilia. The 12-year-old was her cousin. Her other cousin has been convicted of child pornography. I don't know. You see how this is a crazy situation right here. So
Gino, is he slurring or is he Southern?
He's just Southern right now. He's not really pilled out right now. This is earlier on the day. He wasn't drinking yet. It's just his Southern accent coming back.
I heard slurring here. I'm okay with it.
I don't know. You see how this is a crazy situation right here. So
you're right. That might just be Southern. I don't know. I got to spend some time. I've been in the Midwest too long.
I don't know that what she said about John McEntee is true.
You notice how we instantly perk up when we took Mersh off? This is fun. Yeah, can we watch this clip a couple times? God, and this guy's going through more than Mersh. I'm going through more than Mersh. Mersh is although I guess they're going through the same because they both got their girl back secretly.
Oh, that what she said about John McEntee is true. I know she's a liar.
Yep.
She's a prolific liar.
So again, he's talking about Scarlett. Remember, she is a liar. Gino, even when we sourced her on some information last night, we had to say, remember the ethos. Remember the porn star covers in movies.
So there's a good chance she's lying about John McEntee. I don't know. I would like to hear a response from John McEntee since I'm hearing, buzz about him going around possibly running for president. I did see a screenshot where she claims to be in contact.
Dude, Gino, what else did I fuck into? Am I a politician now? Is this House of Cards?
We're getting these around us. We're getting like 6 degrees from politicians. We're getting 6 degrees from actors because of these amazing individuals she's probably met and has these connections with that are problematic that we can hopefully fix in society.
Vote for me. Gino, that's a fun way to incite competition. Doubleverse elections. Gino, you're going to be my co-star. That's what the app was called. I wanted to have a female running mate, but then she went back and swallowed that other guy's load.
And she's decided to be this manipulative person that also could be like Scarlett.
Stop. Don't talk about her that way. This is not that type of show. We're talking about John McEnroe fucking my cousin. I don't know what that clip was. Damn, shit's going down. This is fun. And Gino, don't forget who started it all. And don't forget the first victim, Aaron Hamolte. Gino, we're toe boys too. I know we made fun of it, but when you think about all the damage that's happened, he got the first brunt force. The impact of the bomb was right on his home.
Aaron never had to fucking deal with cocaine. He just had to deal with Nicrocatus cum and eating that, just wanting it more than anything because of what he had to go through in his humiliation ritual.
Gino, the biggest fun is still to come. Did we miss it? Let's refresh. Oh my God, 389 people are hearing my name.
And ladies and gentlemen,
there I am.
Today, it always is what it is.
There I am, Gino.
He is who he is.
Welcome to officially being a goon, Kevin Scampoli.
Yeah.
That did it right there.
Gino, what does that mean? Am I gooning on Rumble?
Right, so,
I don't know how we're getting down to goons. Like, are we done with the gym and them goons? Because that's their.
Dude,
It's now taking from Jim.
I'm triggered by this picture.
maybe
IceDanc3r, call me. Why'd you block me on Twitter? Let's just talk one more time. We can go to Panera.
decided that
I have real drugs.
over for him, and there's a reason for that.
I won't get you a coconut milk buzzball.
More over for him.
Oh, God, I miss her.
This is a point that Kevin Scampoli keeps bringing up as well. He's like, Mersh is 45 years old. He lucked out finding the
We
most
bring up his
autistic
age?
26-year-old of all time.
My co-host is talking.
the
Listen
fact-
to the lady.
Going as long as they
Jesus.
did, that sham
This is Jules.
is pretty impressive already.
That's where she's been.
That's it.
Shut
That was
up.
his final go at it.
Jesus.
And I think, obviously, Mersh has been watching Kevin. So I think he took that message to heart. And so he announced this.
Now, luckily for me, I gave up.
No, this is the I don't have sex bit. We covered this pod.
Are we?
This is her bit. Her bit.
Why are you guys not seeing that? That is not. You're seeing.
Gino, let's start it over. We're gonna look. He's getting deep into stuff. Karmic X is on the screen, and you love him.
I do like the karmic and the shit he goes through. Even though this person says he doesn't make fun of retired people and the personal shit when they're down and out, even though Karmic has been going through so much and he makes fun of him all the fucking time, which makes me feel even more bad for Karmic.
If you're on the podcast feed, please come to rumble.com/TWF. There's no DVR. Maybe there is on podawful.com. Gino, I'm a paying fucking subscriber. He better have a different player like the King Dead Jew. King Jew the First, who could forget? King Jew the Second, actually, Gino. This lore goes back deep. Gino, if anything, we'll watch Butt Mogged. Damn it, does anyone have a different... we can't rewind? We better hurry up and leave and come back. If you're on the podcast feed, come to Discord. Well, like, we're not live there if you're on the podcast feed, huh? Rumble.com/TWFS. Latest stream, of course. And make sure you watch the amazing... Pod Awful, pretend to have me on, and then whatever he did. I need to see it from the beginning. Someone help me out. King James, you have a way. He always has a backlink. Like, he's the reason I have every red bar for free. I don't know. But, I can't wait. It's happening. that people will finally see I'm the good guy here. That's what I'm a goon, right? That's good guy. So I've seen the Elvis Costello song Goon Squad. I know who wins in the end, and it's always the goons. But also, you'll see, Gino, that I've been nothing but genuine, and Pot Awful knows that. I bought a jacket from him.
And he could buy an amazing cardigan on kevinscampoli.com to support a father without children as well if he really wanted to.
Gino, are you supposed to wash them?
I think you are because it is technically still fabric. You should be washing fabric and watching PWFS on Kevin's
I smell her on it. I didn't even bring that there. Some of her piss got on this somehow. That girl squirted all the way through a 12-hour flight to Texas. I knew she missed me. Gino, we got to listen to Obsessions again, the song she put on the playlist, because I heard it differently now. I don't think it's anti-me. I think it's pro-me. Now that Mersh cried, I don't know. We also have to watch Pod Awful. We also have to go to kevinscampoli.com, get the cardigan, get the Gino hat, get the Gino cups, and Gino, there's even Gino shirts. I don't know what I see in you.
And you just see an amazing mascot that might actually then be the key feature of the actual true amazing show we're going to have of Gunt, Grit, and Gino.
Mersh has lost my respect, but a few people are gaining it. I have new friends. And I know that's a sign of weakness to Pot Awful. He's going to be mean, but I'm going to love him more. We're built for each other, like I thought Brixton and I were. The more I chase him, the more he'll let me. That's what I need, Gino, someone to let me chase him.
And that's what hopefully she will, or at least the next true conquest, as you would put her, other people put her, a true love that you will eventually find very soon.
That's the key word of tonight. That's the magic word. Not loser like last night. Tonight's about love. So, Gino, we're not leaving. We're pretending to. Come to Rumble, and until the day we beep.
We are.
We're Killstream. We're the whole fucking show. I'm going to get this. Gino, I'm not on Apple Music, so I'm confused.
We left for the baby, 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 we left for the baby.
It's about love, Gino. And Kanye always knows that. This song is so dark in this context. And hot. That's what I deserve. God, I wish that he had a DVR. Do you know we're 3 songs behind on Kanye Week? These meant a lot to what we talked about, and I just couldn't look away from Mersh and then the Ethan Ralph clip. But I can't miss more of this.
Sex anymore. I'm not dating anymore.